Hey, what is up guys, and welcome back to the channel. So in today's video I'm going to bring to you daily race B footage. This is from the week commencing Monday the 18th of July 2022. As you can see, it's a group 3 race at the Sardegna Road track. For those of you who kind of grind this event all the time, this may be, a bit of a godsend for you all. Obviously we've spent months and months of running this track now, so to kind of see it appear with the group 3 cars is pretty great, to be honest. I really do like this track, but when it comes to kind of more competitive racing, it's a bit of a nightmare. A lot of kind of accidents, the cars bunching up, and it's quite a tight circuit, as we all know anyway. Not much room for any error or really any overtaking. But try telling that to everybody else, because people like to just send it up the inside here. Definitely one of the more, I guess, chaotic races I've seen recently. It's definitely going to cause some issues, as the week goes on. I kind of just hope the standard of driving, picks up as we go through the week and the event evolves. People trying to go side by side where you really just can't. Sometimes it is just best to kind of back away, and that was kind of my thing here. I didn't do much qualifying. I kind of just went into it after one lap and hoped for the best. So I knew I qualified, more towards the middle to the back of the pack. So kind of my strategy was to, wait it out and just kind of take advantage of all people's mistakes. I know there's no kind of being too aggressive here, because if you are, you're going to quickly find yourself in a barrier. It's all about really qualifying here for this event. If you don't qualify well, you're going to kind of struggle and get caught up in the pack, which I definitely did around the start of this event. Eventually I did manage to get some clean running going on, where I'm kind of just running in some clean air. That's the main thing you really want to hope for. As you can see, I've had a bit of a disappointing start, a lot of chaos, and now I'm kind of just trying to work my way back up, cleanly enough. And kind of taking advantage of other people's mistakes. There was a bunch of cars in the walls throughout this event. Quite a few I managed to to pass, and you just see them ghosted in the wall. So yeah, bit of a nightmare event, I guess, to begin with. But I do feel like it's going to be one of the more fun events we've had for the Group 3 cars. To kind of see them in, I guess, a more sprint form rather than more of an endurance form. Which I kind of much prefer to see with the Group 3 cars. Yes, they're great for endurance racing, but sometimes you just want to see them in like a more sprint format, and this is definitely a more kind of exciting event in my opinion, for these cars. So as you can see, this little Luke guy behind me, just being a bit of a bit annoying, should I say, throughout the early stages of this race. Kind of being a bit of a dirty driver. As you can see, just ramming me a few corners before, trying to kind of make moves where he should really know he can't. He gets quite a good run here, and I'll give him that. But he ended up towards the back of the grid at the end of the race. So I've got a feeling him and another Toyota Supra kind of collided, and I've got a feeling he was the one that got sent into the shadow realm and basically into a concrete barrier. So yeah, bit annoying, because at this point I'm still just dropping back. I'm kind of not really at one with the machine that I'm using. As you can see, another Supra off there with damage, and a Porsche getting a 3-second penalty. This Supra that I'm using, it seems to be the meta car, but I just cannot get it to work for me. It's something when it breaks that I'm just not really getting on top of, and I can't quite put my finger on it. So I definitely feel like maybe the Porsches or BMWs might be to kind of more my driving style this week. So sadly I don't think I'll be running like I said, the more meta car this week really. But who knows? I mean, it's like I said, an enjoyable event, and it's kind of the event that you want to use different cars at. As you can see, there's the collisions with the two Supras. But yeah, it's definitely an event I want to kind of use more than just the meta car at. I know a lot of people kind of just get the meta car and run that for the week, but obviously I've run Sardegna that many times when grinding money with different vehicles. It'll be kind of cool to test some of these Group 3 vehicles with balance of performance on, and kind of see how they react to that. Some cars get nerfed into oblivion when BOP is applied, and some kind of shine. But like I said, I mean, I was hoping this Supra would kind of work with me, but I just cannot seem to get to grips to it. And it's definitely something to do when it comes to the braking areas, and just I just can't seem to to get to grips with it. But I might just practice with this, or you know, just start mixing it up and using some different cars. But like most people are going to ask, you know, what's the best car to use? It is probably the Supra. But you know, kind of test it out and see if it's to your driving style. If not, the other best thing to do is just check the leaderboard, see what else is high up, and you kind of fall into your own category of what car you're going to enjoy for this week. As you can see, we're coming towards the end of lap 3, and finally I've got a bit of clean air, and it's pretty much just going to be this way for the rest of the race. There's nothing really much I can say. I don't really get into any other battles. It's just basically me kind of hoping to make some time up. As you can see, we've managed to get ourselves back into 7th, and that's where I believe I started. So even after that bad start, I've managed to kind of work my way through a bit of the chaos at the back of the pack and get myself back to where I wanted to be. At this point, I kind of know the gap's a little bit too big in front of me, unless someone makes a huge mistake again. But yeah, just a bit of clean air running. So I'm going to end the commentary here. I will let the race play out. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Cheers, guys.